so much to every single person who's spoken to us on Twitter. Again, my apologies that I sound like I'm in a hole. I don't know what has happened. Teddy is trying to figure it out. But yes, here we are. Thank you so much for all your responses, and there are many. Let me see if I can read a few. Let me see. Food Security says some people seem infuriated by the hype around the just concluded school games. The fact is the games are seasonal and pretty much entertaining than some KPL matches, not because of the free entry. Food Security, I respectfully disagree with you. I think that hype has been oversold, and it's been oversold because this country, we're an instant coffee nation. That's number one. Number two, tunaingianga ile meja. Ona ukifika kwa stage unakuta matatu tumejaa mtu mmoja unaingia. That's what we are. So we all jumped into a bandwagon of school games like they have never existed. Yeah. They have always been there. They've always had good crowds. Of course, it helps when they're in Kakamega, which traditionally likes sports. It's a sporting place. And it's a one-off tournament people are able to see. And I know people are saying, oh, if it's free. Guys, being free is very, very important. Yeah. As to whether people actually go to the games or not. That freeness, let's not undersell it. Being free was a big part of why it was like that. But here's the thing, guys, when AFC played Kakamega Homeboys, wasn't Buhungu that full?
Yeah, it was.
And people were paying to get in. Yeah. Wasn't there crowd trouble with people? So it's not a case of KPL teams don't do that. No, it's just that traditionally some teams have fans, some people don't have fans. It's just the way it is. Gor, AFC, Homeboys will have fans. Shabana will have fans. KCB is never going to have fans because what is its constituency? Tusker will never have fans. What's its constituency? Bandari ideally should have fans because it's Mombasa, but still it doesn't quite get the same you would expect. Yes, because it's something to do with a team that's not a community. It's not community-based team. Yeah. But I refuse to buy that whole hype of, the quality of the game is better than some KPL games. You're having a laugh. Not chance. None. Anyway, Jonte says, eagerly waiting for the show. You discuss small matter of secondary schools, fun feelings, the stadium, and that boy Adrian Kibet. Here's the thing, I tried watching him yesterday, but the feed I was getting was terrible. Goodness. My eyes could not take it. No, I am too old to try and follow a game with where I can't see the ball. I tried. Maybe you guys, I tried. It's hard. I shall take the words of the guys who are there. Say he's a good talent. Say he's maybe, I can even say potentially a great talent. I await to see him in the KPL.
Well, yeah.
Or in wherever it is that he goes.
Yeah, it appears that him and the club and the team captain will be headed to Spain after the KCSE in November.
I hope so. I hope they make it. I am worried about only one thing. It's tiny.
Yeah, yes.
Size.
That's my only worry.
Size.
And I know people don't like to hear this.
It's a huge factor.
But football is a lot about size. I'm worried about his size. He's not big enough. You have to have size. There's a reason why Crouch was starting yesterday for Reigns.
Oh, yes, man.
It's because of size. Musa used to tell me, Musa Otieno, as soon as a scout looks like this, the first thing they do is size you up. Like, 5'10", not bad. 5'11", not bad. 6'1", fantastic. Mandela, they were like, oh, that's nice. Let's work with this. So that's my only fear for him. I hope he has a growth spurt somewhere. I hope in the next 6 months he shoots up 6 inches. But I wish him nothing but the best. No, it happens. Some players get that growth spurt. You read about Scottie Pippen. He just had a growth spurt and it changed his whole life. Read about Charles Barkley. Says he just got this growth spurt. Charles Barkley was actually a point guard in secondary school. He was that small. But then he got a growth spurt. Changed into the round amount of rebounds. So at times people just get this growth spurt that adds 6 inches, 7 inches, and it changes your whole life. So I hope he has one. Is he good? I shall take the words of Kina Elijah, who've been there for the whole week, and say yes. People like him, yes. He sounds like he's a very talented boy, yes. But I wait. I am not quick to.
There's some people who are tracking his whole stats from when they started the zonals to where they are.
This country does not keep stats for anything football. It's a lie.
Okay, so
we are making them up.
We can't buy that 27 goals, 25 assists.
We are making those stats up. We are making those stats up. The boy has potential, definitely. There's a reason why he's still trending a day later.
Okay.
He has potential. But let's not sit here and think that this is the UK where we have everyone tracking your moves since you are 6 years old or 7 years old. No. But I wish him nothing but the best. I would want a star player to come out. I have seen several in my days in school games. That's why I'm not overawed. That's why I'm not, no, I was telling you guys off air. Musa was in my time. He was playing for the national school while in high school.
Yeah.
So I have seen great talent come out.
Yeah.
John Moore, Kisii High in 1997, when I was in Form 3, they ran rings around us. John Moore, Simeon Mulama, Ramadan Balala, Geoffrey Okoth Jambe. Yo, bad news. In high school, Austin Makacha, bad news in high school. Titus Mulama at Aquinas. Titus Mulama and Chris Ojambo, who then went to the US. They ran rings around us and they were in high school. So I have seen great talent come out of it. That's why I'm not too, it's like if you give me an 800-meter athlete today in this country. Tell me, great. I normally go like, but I saw Rudisha.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm waiting.
Yeah,
So it's the
exactly.
same kind of argument.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying he's not good. He's obviously a great guy.
Yeah.
Hopefully he goes on and does great things. But I'm not going to sit here and say he is the greatest thing to come out of football in forever. Anyway, when I saw Arsenal starting 11, I wasn't sure how to stake. Party had a group, or do I say party? I must echo Hilda's words because the space he leaves behind is too much. That's by Robin talking about it. And then James, I'm a Chelsea fan. Nialike nitete team yangu. Chelsea has too many problems. Manu says great performance by Tonali. And then Alex says, how is that a break start for Arsenal? Surely only one manager gets away with experiments, and that's Pep. Party playing at right back is a no for me. Well, it could be a no for you, but the truth of the matter is it worked somehow. That's the truth of the matter. The truth is it worked somehow. Like for 80 odd minutes, it seemed to work. Yeah.
It did something, yeah.
It seems to work. The question is whether it can work against the bigger sides. But anyway, tuned in from County 19, waiting for the show. That's him. And then invite me as a fan. That's just for Tieno. Kai Havertz may struggle to fit in this Arsenal team. Must he play anyway? Good morning. I don't know. 102.1 was a Donjon. Newcastle are great, says Tunya. Arsenali Oliponea says Mondatenzi. So Peter says Ateta should stop playing Partey as right back. This inverted fullback thing is overrated. I can't stand it. Not Arsenal's best performance, but we want squad will take time to understand the new tactics. That's Brant J. And then he continues, says, one of the few doesn't think it's a good move for Ken because Bayern have been more of a soap opera since Hans left. We shall talk about Ken in just a bit. In fact, guys, let's just go in as I continue to retweet some of the comments here. Let's start off with